Welcome back with the Mystical Paintress, Studio Tamera. I am working on this beautiful painting here of the fortune teller. I got this from my cousin, Suzanne. Had a similar looking painting on the wall in her house when I went to meet her, and I just saw it and fell in love with it, and we're not sure if it's Marc Chagall or Matisse or if it was an original local artist, but that's the original painting's up there on the TV. Here, let me see if I can show it to you. So here's the picture of the painting she has at home. I fell in love with it. It's called The Fortune Teller, and clearly when I started painting I could tell that was a table with cards, but originally it kind of at first glance looks like a Madonna or a Mother Mary holding a baby. But I can assure you that's not at all what it is. So here we are on the reproduction that I'm doing because I loved it so much. Come here, Mona. Come here. And my little kitties are always animals in the studio with me. So what you do is I just look at, you know, what colors are in the painting, and then I just put them on the canvas here. You know, mimicking the artist's brushstroke is the hardest part. An artist's signature is, brushstrokes are the same as an artist's signature. So here's my palette. Isn't that fun? So I just take my time, slowly go around, and I say, oh, there's red here, little orange here. This is orange, a little more white. And we'll do a step-by-step of a lot of fun stuff coming up. This is one of those rare videos where I'm just like, got out of bed, never took my pajamas off, never took a shower, just like, what would they call that? Bedhead day, bad hair day? Yeah, I'm not afraid to not look perfect. It's part of the beauty of getting older. So I know I'm not getting all the exact shades right, but I'm just trying to squint and block in. Oh shoot, that's gray. Oh shit. Well, anyway, and that's what I'm doing. So I use a little cad red light here. There we go. All right, Bob Ross, eat your heart out with your happy little trees. I have a happy little fortune teller, goddess, impressionistic, postmodern, borderline surreal. Just love this. It's exciting and it's cool, and the brush strokes, and mine are going to be the way I paint. Obviously, it won't be exact, but it's just really fun to do. I can't wait. It's kind of changing my thought process on future paintings and the style I may want to use, because, you know, any artist with good technical ability can duplicate a photo of something, at least pretty close. It doesn't take a lot to do that. And people that are not artists often will say, oh, that's so cool. That's such good art because it looks like a photograph. But, you know, reality, you can use a camera to take a photograph. And someone with skill can just duplicate the photograph. Is that art? I don't know. I think it's skill. I think somebody who did drawing and drew every single day for 10 years is going to be able to almost draw anything they see. Did they create it? No. And that's okay. But I think it's really cool when you see something that has never existed before, that's been created, that's different, and you see brush strokes, you see paint. You know, it's beyond photographic. I don't know, it's just really exciting. And the other thing with art is all art strikes different people different ways. So one person might get a visceral response to a painting, and someone else, it might just repulse them. So it's very interesting. But what I'm kind of trying to duplicate now is this orange color. Sorry, it's interesting when you're trying to paint and talk at the same time. I mean, I've been a teacher in the public schools for 25 years, so I'm used to teaching, and and talking in front of groups and so forth. And I've been a painter for like 20 years. I've been an artist since I was born. And still sometimes you just forget words and you go into that meditative place while you're painting and you forget to tell the viewers what's going on. So I'll be a little bit more aware of that and try to talk to you guys more often. See, so I just want to get the impression of orange. And if I used straight orange, things in life, your eye is filtered out by all the things in the air floating between the object you're painting and yourself. It's never just one solid. Well, I shouldn't say never. There's always exceptions to every rule, and I don't like rules. I think, in my opinion, the best art is whatever somebody loves to do. Let it come out and see what happens. So we're going to transition this orange here into some like yellow ochre gold. This, by the way, would not be one of the follow-along videos, step-by-step. Of course, it was way too complicated. So don't be turned off or afraid thinking that my step-by-step videos are going to be anything like this. They're going to be super fun, simple, so anybody would have a nice painting that you did to put on your wall at home. And that's kind of, that would make me happy if that happened. Everybody could just kind of, you know, feel good about themselves. I mean, art can take you to that place, and it's fabulous. It's just a fabulous place to be. We've got a little bit here of the ochre, and a little down here. And you know, the cool thing with art too is you not only make the rules, but it doesn't talk back for all of us that maybe talk while you're painting. See, all art is a process of solving problems. You're just solving this problem. Then the highlight, what's that problem? The value, the color theory, brush stroke, composition, economy, mud, all this stuff goes in. Size, measurement, mathematics, all that stuff is running through your head. It's kind of like, the best way to describe it would be a room with a, let's see here, a room with a collage with 100,000 photographs on every wall, and a carousel in the middle of the room with 100,000 different things going on, spinning at 100 miles an hour, and you're sitting on top of it. So you've got the carousel, the speed, and all the different, every little nook and cranny of every situation on every wall, and try to comprehend all of that moving at the same time. Yep, that pretty much, I'd say that pretty much explains what goes through your brain when you're painting. But in a sick, weird way, it's meditative and it's beautiful and it's really wonderful and relaxing too. So maybe the human brain likes to solve problems. I don't know, I never really thought about it, I'm just kind of talking. So anyway, I am going to continue with this and try and get more done. Oh, tattoo on my back? Yeah. Can you see it? Tattoos are also a form of art, and I don't judge anybody. I mean, expression and art, it's a good thing. If everyone was the same, it would be so boring. I used to tell my students this story about green people, and I'd say to them, imagine if everyone on the earth was green, and we all looked the same, and we were all bald, and we were non-gender, and we were identical in every way. We were all the same intelligence, the same athletic ability, the same voice pitch, identical, carbon copies of each other. What would life be? It would be boring. And then think about, oh, a spaceship just landed and somebody's got pink electric hair and glittery nails and they look different and sound different. Everybody would go, wow, this is so cool. But that's not what our world does when somebody's different, is it? No. And that would kind of be like my little bullying discussion with the kids. Instead of bullying kids for being different, why not think about how cool it is that you have the opportunity to learn something amazing from them? Maybe I'm on a tangent. Okay, well, out there in video land, I am going to continue this painting now. And see you later. Don't forget, check out Studio Tamera Instagram and Facebook.